CTV News at 5 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening. Saanich Police are investigating a case of fraud, and it appears to be the first resulting from the theft of personal and financial data from the University of Victoria. It may not be the last. Close to 12,000 UVic employees, current and former, are affected by the weekend security breach, and many of them spent another day trying to change their account numbers at the bank. For at least one victim, it may already be too late. But as CTV's Brett Manier reports, this may be the break the police need.
Yesterday afternoon, about 5 p.m., a call taker in our communications center received a call of a complaint of a possible fraud.
Financial fraud against a former UVic employee. Investigators believe it may be linked to the weekend break-in at the university.
The loss is significant. We're not going to give out too many specific details, but it's more than trifling. It's not in the hundreds of dollars, it's in the thousands.
Police say at this point they're no closer to identifying a suspect, but they also say this one person's misfortune could be the break they're looking for. Jantzen says they're hoping to trace back the transaction and possibly get a location, video, or a suspect.
It appears that this fraud happened very early on in the investigation, and that is, we believe, sometime on Monday.
While campus security discovered the break-in Sunday and it was reported to police Monday morning, the public was not informed until around the dinner hour.
Our focus has really been around our employees and how do we get information to our employees.
That process began with a mass email Monday night and continued Tuesday. The university didn't have contact information for about 700 people. Yesterday, the university's president issued an apology for the mess and vowed cooperation with police and the privacy commissioner.
We take personal security very seriously here at the University of Victoria.
He also announced a sweeping review of campus security by the firm Deloitte & Touche.
This is important. We now believe that there has been one fraud, and this may only be the tip of the iceberg.
He says it's not a stretch, given the size of the data breach, that this could be the calm before the storm.
And CTV's Brett Manier has been following the story all week for us. He's in downtown Victoria right now. Brett, since word broke this afternoon of the fraud investigation, what's the university saying?
Well, at this point, Hudson, they're actually not saying a whole lot. They don't really have much to add, but the university and the police are urging everybody to get in touch with their financial institution and those credit bureaus, TransUnion and Equifax, because we heard from people throughout the week who said that I'm going to chance it. I'm not going to bother going in. Now, this is a small group of people, but nonetheless, they are out there, people who think they're going to risk it. The police do say, though, not a good idea, Hudson.
All right, Brett Manier reporting. Brett, thank you.
You bet.